Now, a new documentary has told the shocking, true story of parents and teachers at a British school who were wrongly accused of being part of a satanic paedophile cult.
The parents were subsequently stalked, threatened and abused by conspiracy theorists who believed the false allegations after the lies had been posted online.
I want to talk about the recent judgment that was made in your case in the family courts, and the judge very unusually decided to make her judgment public.
Yes.
Mrs. Justice Porfley said in her judgment, "I'm able to state with complete conviction that none of the allegations are true. The claims are baseless. Those who've sought to perpetuate them are evil and or foolish."
Well, it's true.
We decided to stop touching children and stop touching each other, and stop touching ourselves and face our urge.
What else are you going to stop doing?
And stop touching ourselves. And we're going to stop touching ourselves.
And what else are you going to stop?
And stop killing babies. And stop killing babies, and we're going to face our fear, face our urge.
You're going to face your fear. Because fear is what?
Fear is a mind killer.
And you're going to help us to catch who? You're going to help us to catch?
All the pedophiles. Papa, Miss Collins, Miss Saul.
All the policemen. All the social services.
Speak up, speak up.
All the shopkeepers, all the cafes, all the pizza expressions.
Who did you mention just now? Who? Caf what?
Kafkas.
Who's Kafka?
You know, there's people who work at Kafka.
What is Kafka?
Kafkas is they're for children. They work with the social services.
And what did they do to you?
They do sex. They touch me and they have plastic willies. And they stick it in our bottle.
Who does? Who sticks it in your bottle?
Social services. Everybody does. All of them.
Who?
Everybody.
Does your mother do it?
No.
Do I do it?
No.
Who does it now?
Papa, Miss Collins, the school.
Who?
Parents.
My dad's fat.
Tell me more people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers at school? Who's the main one?
Papa, Mr. Hollins, Miss Forsyth.
Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big red mark with a big tattoo on her pride.
And what happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes. And we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
The skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the baby?
Papa, me, and Lisa. And so,
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what, he gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold our hand on a knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand. So then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain blood.
And then what they do?
And then we cook it, and then we drink the blood, and then after we go and dance skulls around.
They said I'm okay with what they said. It's more of that it's come from my children. They said I'm the leader of a satanic sex cult paedophile ring, and there's 100+ involvement in this, including Kafkas, the police, social services, the school, and I'm the leader of this. And I mean, I'm sat across, and they're recording this, and I'm sat across from the table from the police officer asking the questions, and I don't know how to answer that to...
Well, what was your reaction? I mean, did
well,
you...
it's difficult to have a reaction because I was kind of okay because it's just ludicrous.
Yes.
It was the fact that my children had said this.
And what else had they apparently told the police that you'd done?
They said that my children, my two children, 8 and 9,
Okay, Charlie. Show us on the doll
Show you what?
where he touched you.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
You love me. You really love me. You're not going anywhere.
they said that I'd sexually abused them. And I was selling them to people. My kids are wonderful. And I've been selling them in this satanic cult thing. Not just, they said by myself, but by, they named 60, 70, 80 people. And they'd said that we were killing babies. I was shipping them in, and we was cooking. They were showing with their hand movements how I would get their hand on the knives, and we would cut the baby's neck, drain the blood, and then drink the blood. And I mean, it's just horrific upon horrific detail.
Was it abroad, you think, where your ex-partner and her new boyfriend filmed your children making these allegations, which were then uploaded onto the internet?
Yeah, what they did, they beat my kids. They cut the legs, and you get a spoon and you hit the kid. I said a kid. It was in this instance, it was my two children. And her boyfriend had punched my son in the ear, and they were told to recount these allegations of what I'd done, or supposed to have done, as well as all these other people. And when they wouldn't, they said, "No, Papa, he didn't do this." And they said, "Yes, he did. You stupid little..." To my daughter. And it's sick.
Those clips of your children making those allegations, some people watching us now will have clicked on them.
Well, very much so. One video in the first 10 days, nearly 300,000 views. One video. There's now hundreds of them all over. According
to the judge involved in this case, they may have been viewed about 4 million times around the world.
Yeah.
As a result of the spread of these clips on the internet, people sharing them, what sort of abuse did you receive?
Death threats. today, yesterday, still comments on, pedo, whatever. I understand. I get it.
I want to talk about the recent judgment that was made in your case in the family courts, and the judge very unusually decided to make her judgment public.
Yes.
Mrs. Justice Porfley said in her judgment, "I'm able to state with complete conviction that none of the allegations are true. The claims are baseless. Those who've sought to perpetuate them are evil and or foolish."
Well, it's true, first of all, but there was nothing inside me going, oh, great, yes, great, thank God I'm not going to be done. None of that. Nothing. It was not empty, but it couldn't be anything else. Mm. It couldn't be anything else. And my thought was, okay, excuse me, my next thought was, okay, let's, Ricky, you've got to go and start to take things forward, getting to see your children more, and basically to eventually be the carer of my children.
The judge said that your children had been forced to concoct accounts of horrific events by their mother and her partner, and that their stories came about as a result, the judge said, of relentless emotional and psychological pressure and significant physical abuse. And that included hitting, punching, pinching, pushing, and pouring water on them as they were kneeling down, half-dressed. And she used the word torture.
She did.
Can you imagine what your children have been through?
They're 8 and 9. These guys are, to me, superheroes, these kids. I tell them when I see them. We're talking about their heads mixed up, messed up. Just sick. Who? Their mom. I feel really sad for.
Do you really?
I really do.
After what she's put your children and you through?
Because there's 2 children here who are magical. They are amazing children. And sadly, she's not being part of their lives.
I think it's worth telling our audience how far it got. Your children were interviewed on 3 separate occasions by the police. On the first and second occasion, they made the allegations about you.
Yes.
Abusing them, sexually abusing them, being the leader of this satanic cult, various other adults involved.
Yes.
Abuse in all sorts of places, fast food restaurants, churches, swimming pools.
Swimming baths, yeah, sure, yes.
It was on the 3rd occasion that they were interviewed that they revealed, admitted, whatever word you want to use, that it was all made up. That they'd been forced to say these things by their mother's partner, or he'd threatened to hurt them.
Yes.
When you knew that your children had said these things we've been saying are all made up, how did you respond?
This I felt pleased about, as these are my kids. And Mom had tried in every way to come up with a new story to stop contact. And be it I was violent to her, and I got domestic, like I've apparently got a background of domestic violence. I don't.
Were you ever violent to her?
Yes, on 2 occasions, 3 occasions, but 2 occasions were the same. On one occasion, because of the abuse over the years with Mum and myself, where she was just tried to hurt me.